Hello, hello, everybody. Of course, as luck would have it, my dogs would start barking right when I go on live. But I said I would come on in 15 minutes, so I'm here. I don't have anything ready or prepped right now for this recipe, so you guys will see what it actually takes from start to finish to make this. How is everybody doing today? Been a slow start for me. Went and took my oldest to school. My youngest is here eating some mac and cheese. I want to make this dessert. It's supposed to be super easy. Dump dessert. My dad made a variation of the recipe for his coworkers today. He sent me a picture and it looked amazing, so that is a bonus. Crockpot is over there cleaned up. So I am going to just take a second and share this post to my personal Facebook page. Hi, Tad. Hi, Taylor. If you guys could do that too, I do recommend that if you are sharing this for me, don't do a watch party because unfortunately I can't see if anybody comments inside of a watch party. I can't see it, so I can't address them, which I like the person being personal with people, and if I can't address them by their names, it kind of bums me out. So if you want to share it in your bottom left-hand corner, you just hit share, and then you can either share it in a message, share it on your personal page, share it in a group. Any of them work for me. I would appreciate it so much. I am going to put my cat away so she does not bother us while I throw this dessert in the crock pot. It is going to be so easy, you guys. This is seriously just a dump recipe. So you seriously just dump the ingredients into your crock pot and let it cook. So, Dad, how was yours at work? Hi, Charity. How are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My dad made a variation of this morning for his coworkers. So I am excited. His looked really good. Mine's going to be better because mine's going to have caramel in it. You love this recipe. Yes. I am excited for it. My grandma usually makes it. She will probably be shaking her head at me when I call her later today and tell her that I am making it without a crock pot liner. She is going to just be like, Riley, you are going to be scrubbing that crock pot forever. It's kind of funny, but we'll see if she can forgive me for not using a crock pot liner. Dad, how did yours turn out? I hope it was good. I hope your coworkers liked it. I have like vanilla ice cream ready for mine and everything. Okay, so I think I shared that across my personal Facebook page, my baking page, and a group, and it looks like Charity shared it as well. Thank you, Charity. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, I knew I needed my iPad for something. I need the recipe. I'm sure there's not much to the recipe besides just knowing what ingredients I need. We needed 2 cans of apple pie filling. Let's see. 2 cans of apple pie filling, a box of yellow cake mix, half a cup of butter melted, a teaspoon of vanilla, and half a cup of caramel topping. Like I said last night, I like making my own caramel, but thank you, Taylor. I like making my own caramel, but for the sake of you guys and the sake of time, I am willing to try out some of these caramels to kind of let you know which ones I think are the best when baking certain items. The one last night was a salted caramel. It was good, but it was very sticky, very ooey gooey, and so it was a bit much inside of that salad. It was a big texture difference. So 2 cans of apple pie filling, a box of yellow cake mix. I love Betty Crocker's butter yellow cake mix. It is super good, moist, yummy. I'm sorry if you hate that word. So we need a caramel topping. I decided to go with Miss Richardson's caramel sauce. There we go. All of these can be bought at the store. I found it in like the ice cream topping area. I was surprised that I couldn't find any caramel topping in the baking section. It wasn't anywhere to be found. So I went searching around our store and found it in the ice cream section. It was like at the aisle end of an ice cream section. Hi Tia, how are you? I had my daycare provider just messaged me, but my kid's not at daycare, so hopefully it's not an emergency. All right, now I just need half a cup of butter melted, and we should be ready to go. How is everybody doing today? I am good. We had a little bit of a slow start to our morning this morning, but we are up and moving and grooving now. I have already run a few errands in town. Had to make a couple of returns at a store because I had bought too many ornaments for my tree, so I got to return them. Hi, Tia. Oh, half a cup of butter, right? Yeah. No, you guys. This is half a cup. Weird. So I'm using different butter than I normally do, and the way they label it, I was just looking at the very end and it said a fourth of a cup, and I'm like, wait, no, but this is right. But they have it divided in half. So. All right, you guys. So in a 5 to 6 quart crock pot, this is a 6 quart crock pot. We're gonna dump the 2 cans of apple pie filling. So I'm gonna come over here and open my 2 cans. I just did Duncan Hines Wilderness, more fruit, apple pie filling. It turned out awesome. The office dug in and demolished. I'm sure they did, Daddy. Your offices always have lots of yummy food. So I'm glad everyone liked it. Grayson is over here watching me with his mouth open like, what is my mom using? So when my dad made his own dump cake this morning for his coworkers, you guys, this is just destroying this can. He made his own filling. Weird, you guys. I'm done fighting with it. All right, so dump 1 can in. I am going to use a spatula to empty out the can. Hi, Bree. How are you? Watching while I supervise the boys loading your bed frame. I'm glad they are finally loading it. I had a little bit of the paper from the can on there. Like I was saying over there, I'm not sure if you could hear me while the can opener was going, but my dad made his own filling, and he decided instead of doing apple pie filling, he did peaches and raspberries. So feel free to tweak this recipe to kind of go with what your family likes. My dad said it turned out awesome. So he did peach, raspberries, pecans, and then the yellow cake mix. He didn't do the caramel with that. Bree, I am happy you are finally getting your bed. We are going to just kick it old school and open this can. If this ancient can opener actually works. Oh, guys. A little rusty, but it's working. And my electric opener is not. So, how is everyone? It's actually warm out today. 45 degrees, so that's nice. Nice little change of the cold for us. Made it a little easier running some errands with Grayson. Hi, Courtney, how are you? We're just making this yummy dump cake. I'm having to use my old rusty can opener because my electric one decided to stop working. Hi, Bree, how are you? I'm glad you guys can laugh at my old rusty sounding can opener. I'm trying not to cut myself opening this can. Oh, you guys. Apple pie in the hair. dump cake. It is so easy. My grandma loves it. When she found this recipe, she seriously like raved about it for weeks, about how easy it was. She couldn't believe she had ever like not made Crockpot recipes. I'm glad you guys are all laughing at the apple pie in the hair. It's just the way my life goes. If it's not somewhere on my body, it's on the floor so that my dogs can eat it. So we just dumped that apple pie filling in. I am spreading mine around a little bit because I am using the bigger size of the crock pot. You guys, do I have like apple pie everywhere? Oh, it's going to be so sticky. Okay, dump our 2 cans of apple pie filling in. And then I'm going to pour the caramel over my apples. Hi, Delaney. How are you? So like I said, I'm going to be trying these different caramels for you guys to kind of let you know what store-bought caramel is my go-to if I can't make my own. Way better than the one last night. The one last night was Smucker's. I thought I would love it because I love salted caramel, but I did not like this as much. I'm good, Bree. How are you? So, half a cup of caramel topping. I love caramel. So, if you see me pour over half a cup, don't judge me. Caramel is like my absolute favorite. I should have probably melted it a little bit in the microwave first so that it wasn't a big glob in the middle of here, but Grayson says hi. Can you say hello? He is eating some mac and cheese. Loving his life. He loves when brother is at school and he gets mommy all to himself. He is going to be mad at me though when I am done doing this and I don't have a dessert ready. He's not going to understand that it has to cook in the crock pot. But I can find him some goodies around the house. All right, so I did half a cup of caramel. There we go. So we have our 2 cans of apple pie filling, the optional caramel that I poured into here. And then we are going to, in a separate bowl, we're going to mix together the cake mix, the cinnamon, and the melted butter. So I am going to take my butter. I'm going to open it up and put it in a measuring cup and then microwave it until it is melted. Whenever you are melting butter, I highly, highly recommend that you do it in 30-second increments, if not 15 seconds. So be careful that it doesn't boil over on you. You just want to do it nice and slow, nice and steady. I'll probably, let's do 15-second increments to make sure that it doesn't boil on us. I do have a melt butter option on my microwave. What's wrong? You want more? You want bread? No? You want more mac and cheese? Nom 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 nom. More mac and cheese, please, Mama. There you go, buddy. Hi, Lacey. How are you? Sam, how are you? Thank you, Lacey. Any little moment you can give me is appreciated. So we are just going to do our... So that was 30 seconds in the microwave. I'm going to stir it up because I'm pretty sure it's warm enough to melt the rest of it. And I don't want it to boil and separate out the fat and the cream and stuff. So just kind of mix it up a little bit. See if it's melted up. All right, so they said in a separate bowl, we're gonna mix together a cake mix. I'm just begging for this cake mix to go flying into my hair, into the apples that I stuck in there. Yellow cake mix, like I said, my favorite yellow cake mix is the Betty Crocker butter recipe cake mix. Super, super good. So we're gonna do that, and then we have a teaspoon of cinnamon. I had to get new cinnamon. If anybody watched me on my show when I was making the cinnamon rolls, I ran out of cinnamon. So I bought a brand new thing of cinnamon, a different brand than I normally do, to give it a try. It smells good. This is the new one I am trying. So we are gonna do a teaspoon. So I have a half a teaspoon here because I knew my teaspoon would be too big to stick into the jar. So I did half a teaspoon twice. Woo! Spraying it everywhere. All right, you guys. So we are going to mix together cake, cinnamon, melted butter, crumble the cake mix over the apple pie filling, and then we're going to cook it for 4 hours on low. So we got that stuff. I'm going to my whisks must be dirty, so I'm just going to use this fork. Hi. We're going to mix this up. It's going to turn into a crumble, it says. Kind of, so like a more dry mixture than a cake batter. But the moisture from your filling and the crock pot will cause it to turn into a yummy cake crust to go with your apple pie. So get that kind of nice and mixed up a little bit. Super easy to do, you guys. If you are ever in a pinch and need to make a dessert on a lunch break, it's because you have a party to go to in the evening or some potluck of some kind, this is super, super easy. I do recommend, highly, highly recommend a Crockpot liner because the caramel and apple filling does get caramelized and sticky inside of that Crockpot, but I forgot to buy them again at the grocery store. So I will be soaking my Crockpot when this is all done. So we have our butter and our cinnamon and our cake mix. That's what it'll look like. We are gonna bring this back over. This is our apple pie filling, our caramel in there, and then it just says we are just going to crumble the cake mix over the apples like that. My dad did make a variation of this recipe for his coworkers today. He said it turned out wonderfully. He did, kitty, yeah. He did peaches and raspberries. He made his own type of filling by simmering them on the stove for a little bit and adding, I think he said he did corn syrup and then the real fruit, fresh fruit, and then it turned into a nice filling with some stuff in there. So that's it, you guys. Crumble it over, and then we are just gonna bake it on low. This is what it'll look like, just crumbled over the top of it. And when it starts to cook, you guys, that yummy caramel and apple pie filling will start to burble in between the cake filling. And oh, you guys, I'm so excited. It's going to be so yummy. This is my new crock pot, you guys. I got this from Target.com. They were running a deal on crock pots the other day. I got this for $17. And it's a carry and go crock pot. So it has a lid that you can snap onto the edges like that. What I also like about it is it allows it to do a little bit more of a steam seal with those latches. And then if you ever need to take this over to someone's house, over to a party, whatever it is, you have those latches on there so you don't have to worry about the lid sliding off while you're driving. You can carry it without having to worry about that glass lid coming off. Super awesome, you guys. Super inexpensive. I'm sure they're going to be having awesome deals on them for Black Friday as well if you need to snag yourself a bigger or smaller crock pot. So that was it, you guys. We used the Miss Richardson caramel in our dump dessert, apple pie filling, cinnamon, and cake mix. I already lost my cinnamon, you guys. But cake mix and cinnamon. I'm not sure how I lost it, you guys. I showed it to you and now it's gone. But so we have that on low for 4 hours. I'm super excited. So you just dump it in and away you go. There are some recipes that I have seen of this recipe that you don't even have to do the step where you melt the butter and put it in the cake mix, crumble it, and then put it on. I have seen you sprinkle the cake mix over the top and stick a stick of butter on top of it, and then it'll melt the way it's supposed to and bake that way. I like to kind of guarantee and incorporate my butter myself, but there are recipes that show that you don't necessarily have to even do that step. You literally can just dump all the ingredients in. But thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I will post a picture tonight when it's all done and served up with some ice cream, so that'll be delicious. I'm hoping my dad, if you're still watching, Dad, I think I did too, Charity, but I can't see it. But it might be because I bought a different brand, and so it's like not sticking out to me. But maybe I put it in the wrong cupboard. I did. I put it in the wrong cupboard. Thank you, Charity. Dad, if you would post that picture you sent me onto my Facebook page tonight when I post my picture of my dump dessert so that people can see that you can make variations, I would appreciate it. That was it, you guys. That was super easy. I will post a picture tonight when it's all done and ready with some ice cream. I will be back on Sunday. I'm going to make my Crockpot meal that I missed last week with the pork chops and the gravy and stuff. My husband loves stuff like that, and he is coming home after being gone for a month at work. I thought it was only 2 weeks, and I was looking back at my pictures, and nope, it's been a month. He's been gone working, so it's been a long month. He's coming home Saturday. He'll get some sleep, wake up Sunday, and we'll make a yummy crock-pot meal, pork chops, and then he loves Fruity Pebbles and cheesecake, so I'm going to combine the two and make a Fruity Pebble cheesecake. So join me on Sunday. I posted the recipes and the ingredients if you want to bake with me. If you want to just watch, that's cool too on Sunday. Let's try and hit those 25 live views again so we can do another giveaway, you guys. I think Charity, was it you that posted your giveaway winnings, but you did it on your personal page and nobody can see it even though you tagged me? So if you would post it again onto the actual Mom Fueling Hungry Boys page, I would really appreciate it so that people can see it. I hope you enjoy it. She got a $60 gift card and mixing bowls. So let's get up to those 25 live views again, you guys. Sunday. I think the Crock-Pot meal takes a couple of hours, so I'll probably come on at 11 or 12 on Sunday. Football will be on. Yeah, I'll probably get on at about noon and throw everything in the Crock-Pot and get our cheesecake made so I can get chilling in the fridge. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I will post a picture tonight when our yummy dump cake is ready. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend if I don't hear from you. Bye.